Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with major developments in Pakistan's foreign and economic relations. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif says Pakistan and Kazakhstan have agreed to expand their bilateral trade volume to $1 billion over the next year. The announcement came during the official visit of Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev to Islamabad. Speaking at a joint press conference, the two leaders highlighted the growing strength of diplomatic and economic ties between the two countries. A total of 27 agreements and memoranda of understanding were signed, covering sectors such as petroleum, mining, trade, and maritime cooperation. The Prime Minister stressed the importance of improving market access, regional connectivity, and effective implementation of these agreements to support long-term economic growth. For more on this, we go live to Islamabad. Our correspondent Sarah William is standing by.
Chris, the visit by President Tokayev is being seen here as a significant step in Pakistan's outreach to Central Asia. Officials say the agreements signed today are aimed at turning political goodwill into concrete economic outcomes, particularly in energy and natural resources. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif emphasized that both sides will now focus on fast-tracking implementation rather than symbolic commitments. Diplomatic sources also note that Kazakhstan views Pakistan as a gateway to South Asian and Middle Eastern markets. The visit concludes with expectations of follow-up delegations in the coming months.
Thank you, Sarah William, reporting from Islamabad. Turning now to Pakistan's engagement on the global stage, Islamabad is taking part in the U.S.-hosted Critical Minerals Ministerial in Washington. The government is seeking to attract foreign investment into Pakistan's largely untapped mineral sector, which includes copper, gold, and rare earth elements. Officials say participation in the forum helps position Pakistan as a credible destination for strategic mineral investment, while carefully balancing relations with major global powers. Pakistan has already signed around $500 million in memoranda of understanding with U.S. partners and hopes to secure further commitments ahead of the Pakistan Minerals Investment Forum later this year. Observers add that ongoing U.S.-India discussions on trade and minerals are unlikely to negatively affect Pakistan-U.S. relations. Back home, the Punjab government has officially announced public holidays on February 6th and 7th, 2026 for the traditional Basant festival. The decision creates an extended weekend, coinciding with Kashmir Day and Sunday. Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz said the break is intended to allow people to relax and enjoy the festivities. Basant, which celebrates the arrival of spring and is closely linked with kite flying, returns after an 18-year ban. Authorities say strict safety regulations will be enforced, allowing only thread-based kite strings while maintaining a ban on dangerous metallic wires. In international news, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, the most prominent son of Libya's former leader Muammar Gaddafi, has been shot dead at his home. According to reports, 4 unidentified armed men disabled security cameras before carrying out the attack. Saif al-Islam was once considered a key figure in his father's regime and later emerged as a controversial political player, though his influence had waned in recent years. He had been sentenced to death in absentia in 2015 and was also facing international criminal charges. Back to Islamabad, heritage authorities are raising alarm after developers demolished a historic British World War I memorial on Curry Road. The monument, built after 1914 to honor local soldiers, was removed to make way for a commercial housing project. The Department of Archaeology and Museums had refused permission to relocate the memorial, stating it should be preserved at its original site. Officials who visited the area found the mound leveled, with only scattered stone blocks remaining. A report has now been sent to the National Heritage Minister, calling for action against those responsible. On the business front, Pakistan's stock market opened strongly on Wednesday, with the KSE 100 index surging by more than 1,000 points in early trading. By mid-morning, the benchmark index was up around 0.59%. Heavy buying was seen in shares such as K Electric, First National Equities, and Ghani Chemworld. Several textile and financial stocks posted double-digit gains, although a few companies recorded losses. Analysts say healthy trading volumes reflect continued investor confidence. And finally, in sports, Pakistan's spin-heavy cricket team appears in strong form ahead of the T20 World Cup, but political tensions may prove costly. The government has barred the team from playing against India in Colombo on February 15th, a decision that could result in a forfeit. That puts Pakistan under pressure to win their remaining group matches against the Netherlands, the United States, and Namibia. Captain Salman Agha said the boycott was not the team's decision and urged players to stay focused. Despite positive preparation and recent series wins, concerns remain over batting consistency. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.